All right, welcome back to the weekly recap. Joey and Dave going through what happened this week, what music we like, and just what's going on in the world. Sorry, you getting blinded by the sun there? Yeah, close that little bit. It's kind of getting me too. Wow, now it's like nighttime in here.
Oh, wow, nighttime vibe.
We got the lo-fi studio sesh started now. All right, let's get into this. So, really exciting news to some extent. Drake and J.Cole.
Mm-hmm.
Going on tour, but they're skipping North Carolina. How the fucking shit is J. Cole, the North Carolina man, the Fayetteville native, the Raleighite, he lives in Raleigh. Like, how is he going to skip all of North Carolina? Like, I get it if you skip Raleigh and go to Charlotte or whatever, skip Charlotte, come to Raleigh. But they're straight up skipping the whole thing. And Drake skipped it with It's All a Blur tour with 21 too.
Maybe they don't like the cops here or something. Oh, okay. Well, maybe it's not up to J. Cole.
I need better from J. Cole.
Maybe
I need him to
like
have some fine print demanding, because that'd be the best crowd too. Not like there's any way I'd be able to afford these tickets, because I bet they're like starting at $500. I mean,
wait, so they're going on tour again?
Yeah,
or Drake's going on tour.
Drake's continuing the tour. It's a very small leg.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of a continuation
Gotcha.
of It's All a Blur, except now it's J. Cole.
Yeah,
Which it's insane.
Yeah, I know he said he was trying to focus on his health after this tour and his last album. But I guess if it's just the same tour, that makes sense.
Yeah, he also said he was done dropping music, and then he came out with Scary Hours 3.
Yeah, but that was already made.
Yeah. Still. Yeah, I'm just upset about it. I mean, it's literally two of the best rappers in the game right now. And on tour together.
Yeah.
Double headliner.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just not going to be anywhere near us. I think the closest was like DC or something.
It is sad for us, but maybe they really looked at the data and they said, these are the places we should go.
Maybe they heard us tear apart Travis's concert and they're like,
yeah,
well, we can't go to PNC. These two little
maybe
fucks.
PNC sucks and they don't want to go there.
Maybe.
That could be it.
It could be.
Could be it. The Travis Scott concert looked lit at other arenas.
Yeah. It also helps when you sell it out.
Still, the floor in that video I sent was lit.
Yeah, but
it was also big.
If he canceled half his tour dates because his doubled up dates didn't sell out,
then
the one day is going to be insane.
Yeah, but even just like sheer size of the floor and just room for that amount of people, like there's not that much room in PNC.
No.
So anyway, yeah, that does suck for us.
Yeah. I can't get over it. I can't get over how J. Cole, North Carolina man, is skipping it altogether. And it's like,
maybe he's like, Dreamville is in Raleigh. Fuck it.
He's like, you guys get enough.
Right. Or, you'll see us later type of thing.
Yeah.
Maybe not Drake, but at least himself.
J. Cole also hasn't gone on tour in like a long fucking time.
Yeah.
Because the off season was during COVID.
Mm-hmm.
No tour there. Or before COVID. It was 2019.
Sure.
But he didn't tour that. And then either way, that was just a huge, massive, gaping hole in my heart that I had to vent out on the weekly recap.
Yeah. I mean, I would not go anyway, so
yeah,
I'm not as hurt about it, but
if tickets weren't $500,
right, they're just very expensive. I would go if they were regularly priced.
Yeah. Give me a $300 ticket. Even that's a lot, but
that's a lot.
Just
shit.
spent that on Travis.
Yeah, and I'm not doing that again.
Fair enough. That is a festival. That's literally Dreamville ticket right there. All right. Well, the other thing I got, and this was kind of news to me until I saw like the dumpster fire that happened after it this morning. F1 went to Las Vegas.
Okay.
Which is really cool. F1's expanding to the U.S. I think F1's way cooler than NASCAR.
Oh, way cooler.
Aesthetics are cooler. The cars are cooler. The actual racing is way more interesting and strategic, I feel like. Not hating on the strategy of NASCAR. Like, I know driving it's intense, but F1's just way cooler.
It's just, it's the future. It's better.
But anyway, so it went to Las Vegas, and it turns out it was a complete disaster. Yeah.
Well, it's like the dry run, right? It's like the first attempt.
Yeah, I guess so. It's apparently a lot of the fault's on the city of Las Vegas. So I got a whole bunch of notes here. The hotels, when they announced this, they ramped their prices up 200 to 300%, which, I mean, like Las Vegas is not cheap to begin with, so I can't imagine what some of those rooms are going for. And then because I don't think they did a great job promoting this, because this is also the first that I heard about it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what network was doing this. Was ESPN, whatever. Like,
right.
They should have promoted the shit out of it. But hotel rooms the day of were going for as cheap as $18 apparently.
Oh, because no one bought the tickets?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
$18.
Yeah.
That's insane for a hotel room.
Right. No,
I mean, it must be like one of the shittiest hotels.
Yeah.
Because Las Vegas in itself is still expensive.
Right.
Like,
I'm sure there's shitty places out there.
Yeah. But I thought that was interesting. Tickets for the actual event were well over $1,000 and then got all the way down to $150 to $200, at least for the Friday qualifiers.
Right.
Which like is still a lot of people like to go to that.
Yeah.
But
yeah, just no one's going. There's no demand.
Yeah. And then the road was super uneven. Like F1 is very precise, like with how those machines operate.
Yeah.
And they need like perfectly even roads.
Yeah.
Apparently like 8 minutes in or something like that, one of the cars hit like not a pothole, like a manhole cover was uneven.
Mm-hmm.
Hit that, the car got fucking destroyed.
Oh, jeez.
So stop the race right away.
Oh, what the
8 minutes in or something like that.
There, Las Vegas?
Yeah. And locals complained about this for weeks and months leading up because they were doing all this work on like major roads downtown.
Yeah.
And then apparently it was all for fucking nothing because
Right.
the road was still fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, I mean, construction and road construction in particular in the busiest parts of town is a pain in the ass. And it's like, all right, they're saying this is going to help the economy. It's going to bring in a lot of tourism, a lot of people from all over for this. And then it kind of tanks on that end. So it's not like they actually made a bunch of money as the city and they had to put up with all this bullshit for nothing. And I'm like, that sucks. I like the intention. I like F1 coming to America and making that shit cool because I think it went really well in Miami.
Right.
But this one apparently was just kind of a dumpster fire.
Yeah. Unfortunate to hear. I feel like Las Vegas would be kind of on top of that given all the entertainment that they host and provide.
That's literally the whole city's point.
Yeah.
That's why it exists.
Yeah.
It's
100%.
hosting people.
And entertainment, yeah. So that's interesting.
Yeah.
We just shit the bed as a country, I guess, on that one.
All of Europe is laughing at us right now.
Yeah, those sloppy Americans.
They don't know. They don't understand the precision that goes into this.
Yeah.
They just drive in circles, those Neanderthals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang it.
I know. We really fumbled that bag.
Well, hopefully we get another shot. Maybe just in Miami for a while. And
Yeah.
then spread it out. Maybe put it in Texas.
Texas isn't like sexy like that though.
No,
like Miami is like
it's
got
not sexy.
boats,
Yeah.
it's got
Yeah,
the water,
true.
the high
Yeah.
rises.
I guess it's not the same.
Because I think about Monaco when I think about Grand
Yeah.
Prix.
Yeah.
And Miami's the closest thing we have to
That's
that.
true. Yeah, Texas is not. Texas is NASCAR.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They will riot down there.
Yeah. That'd be cool though. They have like cool land, I feel.
Yeah, they do.
But it's not sexy. That's true. Not sleek.
sexy. No.
Nah. True.
All right. Well, that's all I had for headlines this week. New music. I got a lot
Okay.
to cover on this.
I have 2.
Is one of them Mr. Aubrey?
No.
Okay.
I listened to it, but no, I didn't put that.
So I got 3. I'm going to start off with the undisputed number 1, my favorite. Going to be Beaten to Death by Me is Cabin Fever by Aries.
Oh, I didn't. I saw it. I didn't listen to it.
Oh,
though.
my God. It's so good. I mean, I went all out for this one because I was also working from home. So, like, I was working and I was in all the little Instagram, you know, like you probably don't, I forget what they're called, but it's like you can join like a group on Instagram messages and the artist can like basically DM you like, hey, the song's coming out.
Oh, that's cool.
Like join the Discord. We're doing a live listen, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Can put polls in there. So I've been on that wave with it. Like I've been deep into it. And so I did the little live stream listen and everything the next day. And this song's so good, man. Like Aries doesn't miss. He never has. And I don't think he ever will. Knock on wood. But I mean, the production on this is incredible. It's Ramzoid and finished off by Aries.
Let's go, Ramzoid. Hell yeah, that's my boy.
Lyricism's great. He kind of switches up how he normally delivers. I mean, it's still Aries, like it's going to be an Aries song, but a little bit different flows here and there. And I love it. Been in the house for a very long time. Everyone can relate to that.
Yep.
If he released this in 2021, it might have hit a little bit different, but I mean, it still hits because he's been kind of under wraps ever since his tour closed in 2022.
Yeah, I was about to say that. He takes his time.
I know, and I appreciate that, but at the same time, it annoys the shit out of me because I want more music. But I will take more deliberate art that is better and finished as opposed to the Trippie Redd approach where you just shit it all out real quick.
Wow.
I mean, he also dropped an EP last week, and it has another album coming in like a week or two.
I was about to say, foreshadowing.
Yeah.
For my new music, but I'll let you finish before I jump into mine.
Keep going. Okay. This one's quick. Welcome to Collie Grove. Lil Wayne.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I love the original Collie Grove album.
Mm-hmm.
This album, I mean, two rappers that were both very good, both past their prime. Both paying respects, though. Like, I like this album in the sense of nostalgia. And there was one song, the second song on there, G6, stood out. That's actually a really good song. It's mostly the production that gets me, and Wayne sounds really good. He kind of has old Wayne energy on it. He doesn't sound like a zombie.
Mm-hmm.
So I love that. The rest of them, I'm not going to listen to it probably ever again.
Mm-hmm.
But I enjoyed it for the time being. I just wanted to shout out that album. I thought it was fun that they did a second one. And then last thing is Drake. I really enjoyed most of the new songs that came out with it. I thought You Broke My Heart is by far the best one.
Yep.
That song is so good. I loved The Shoe Fits. I loved Red Button. Evil Ways, obviously not as good as First Person Shooter, but I get with the announcing of the tour, you want another song with J.Cole to do it. Still a good song. It's just you're going to compare it to the other J.Cole feature on there, which is way better, is the reason I was on the original song or the original album. But 4 great new songs by Mr. Drizzy Drake.
Yep. I like the cover art too. It's cool.
It is cool.
Blurry. Well, that's dope. I think Lil Wayne looks weird with a beard. That's what I have to say about that. I think he looks weird with a mustache. I think it's also because he has face tattoos and a beard at the same time.
Yeah, I don't think those flow very well. I guess Post does it though.
Yeah, true. I don't know. Anyway, my new releases. As you said, Trippie Redd with the quantity over quality method. Saint Michael, new EP. I like it.
Yeah,
I like it though. I think it's good. I think it's more just like fun Trippie Redd, you know, not trying to be too serious with it, just making rap songs. And it's good.
Yeah, I also really enjoyed that EP.
Yeah, so that was probably my top one. And then Andre 3000 with New Blue Sun. I've been like ironically listening to this for some reason. Like I was like, I'm never going to listen to this. It's 13-minute long songs. He's just playing a flute. Like, it's not an album. It's just like
it's a flute
instruments. Yeah. Yeah. So I was like, what the fuck? But I watched the interview around it. I was like, oh, that's cool. Like some of the songs, he doesn't even know how the instruments work. He's just like figuring it out on the go. That's why they're so long. 'Cause he's just like playing with the flute patches on some digital flute. I was like, oh, that's dope. So I've been listening to that, and I just think it's interesting that he made that.
I think it's really funny, and it's on par because, like, have you seen, you're on social media, but like for years it'd be like Andre 3000 randomly playing the flute in Tokyo, and like a fan sees him, like he's like doing like a street performer thing with it, but very non-screen. People are like, holy shit, that's Andre 3000.
Yeah.
He's been doing it for years, all over the world.
Yeah, he talked about that in the interview I watched. I've never seen those videos though, so
Really?
that's interesting. Yeah, I've never.
They're like a rare occurrence,
Right.
And they pop up every once in a while, like Hidden or Lil Jupiter will post something like a random thing about it. You know, like they all post the same thing. It'll be like all of them in one post.
Right.
I respect how he was like, man, I'm like 50 years old. Like, I don't have anything to rap about anymore, so I'm not going to do a rap album.
Yeah.
And I was like, I respect the hell out of that. Like, not that I don't think he could do a rap album, but some people just go past their prime. He's seen a lot of that with his generation, I'm sure.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And he just loves his flute and his other shit. And it's cool. And I think he's like a really balanced artist. And I thought that was cool. So I wanted to give it its listen. And it's relaxing and cool, I guess. That's it.
Nice. All right. So Ben Bum for me. Run it back with Aries. Because I knew the song was coming. And I put on Believe in Me, Who Believes in You, his last album. And, I mean, it's so good through and through. I kind of overplayed the shit out of this album. Had to put it aside for like around the beginning of this year. But coming back to it, I mean, every song still hits the same. It's all so good. And taking a little break from this album and then coming back, you hear things a little bit differently. You got fresh ears listening to it. And you can just appreciate it all over again. And it really got me pumped up for this Aries drop. And yeah, it's really, really good. Other one, it's ironic you're wearing this hoodie, Zach Bryan. This weekend especially, man, it's just been the crispiest, most beautiful weather. I've been doing some like cleaning around the house, fixing some shit. And I tell you what, Boys of Faith and Self-Titled were hitting differently this weekend. They were so good. They were feeding my soul. And I just needed that. I needed a little Zachy. Just singing his country tunes right in my eardrums.
Yep, he's a good one. He's a good one this time of year. Cool. Well, my been bumping The Kid Leroy, The First Time.
Yes.
That album you said. When I say I'm going to add something on this phone, I listen to it. Gosh darn it. And I said that on the last one, and I listened to it. So, consistency is key. Anyway, this album's really good. It has bumps, it has bops, it has bangers, it has clangers. And that's all I'm going to say there, because y'all know who Kid Leroy is and you know he's a quality artist, so go listen to that. The person you might not know as well, Yokelore.
Not Michael Motorcycle.
Not like, he did drop another song. Consistency is key, but I have to give him a break. Once again, he's not on the list, but he's still dropping. And he's that guy. But yeah, Yokelore is like, if I put on his most popular song, Beige, you would know it because it's in like fucking coming of age movies, I guess. It's like, you know that Spotify playlist, My Life is a Movie?
Yeah.
It's like the epitome of that. But he's just like a really quality, I guess, talented artist. And he's quality, but talented is a better word. And he has a newer album from September that's more popish. So it has a little bit more production to it. Like it has a little bit more kicky kicks in it, which is cool. So I've been listening to that a little bit more. And he's also a good fall vibe. So Yokelore, you probably know him, but you don't know him type of deal.
Nice.
So that's that.
All right. It's like Yoda and folklore.
Yeah. Yoda folklore.
I love it.
Yokelore.
All right. Well, that's all we got for this week. We're probably going to miss next week with it being Thanksgiving. So happy Turkey Day to all those who celebrate, and buy all your Christmas presents on Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Save yourself a shitload of money.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been looking at that. I've been prepping.
For sure. And make sure you check out Not That You Asked with Dave and Sydney. Hour fun. Guaranteed. I advertise it the same way because it's the same thing. It's consistent with its funness.
Consistency is key. Even
Hell
in
yeah.
fun.
Check out our other videos we got on this channel. If you're on Spotify, please give us a rating and make sure you hit that little bell so you know when our episodes come out, because I'm not the most consistent. I got a real job, so I can't do it at the same time. But it's sometime around the weekend. So stay up to date. Start your week off right with this podcast. And we'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Later.
Peace.